I promise the title is not clickbait, just hear me out. Now, back in the day, Unix actually ran on mainframes and time sharing systems. I know now we all just run it on our MacBooks and laptops and individual machines, but you actually had these time sharing machines where a whole bunch of users, probably hundreds, all logged into at the same time. And Unix had all these ways for those users to interact with each other. And one of those commands that was actually built into Unix was the finger command. So you could do finger username, and it would tell you a little bit about that user, what their home directory was, what their name was, whether they logged in or not. And here you see it says that that user has no plan. But what you could do if you wanted other people to know something about you or just about your plans, or you just wanted to broadcast something, you would have a .plan directory in your home directory, a .plan file. And in this .plan file is just a plain text file. You could say anything. You could say, I am awesome, and to be awesome. All right, but people would typically put things like their schedule or their availability or links to their website or things like that. And now that I've created my .plan, if I run finger again, it will tell people my plan. And so I can run the finger command for other users. So if you see the man page for finger, user information lookup, and the interesting thing to note is that the finger command may be used to look up users on a remote machine. So you can say user at host. And this was a very common way to look up people at other universities. Typically, this was at universities or companies, right? The original Unix installations. So you could look up a student or a professor if you knew their username and their host name, which would typically be something.edu. You could go look up their plan, whatever they had published. And if you wanted to be antisocial, you could have a .nofinger file in your home directory, in which case finger would just not show anything about you. And even though the man page says that the RFC was written in 1991, I do think the original date the finger command first appeared was much before that. I think it goes back to the 80s or probably even the 70s. So there you have it. Before the web, before Facebook, before MySpace, before any of these things, you could do social networking on Unix time sharing systems.